Hello again everybody and welcome to another album reaction. Sonic Youth is a band I wanted to get into a long time ago, but for some reason or another, I never quite did. I just know a couple of songs such as Cool Thing and The Diamond Sea, which by the way I have a cover on this channel, but I never dive into their sound the way I wanted. So I was talking about this with a friend who likes Sonic Youth very much, and he told me, Tony, if you really want to get into them, you better start on Daydream Nation. According to him, that's the starting point for anybody who wants to get into the band. So here we are today, reacting to Daydream Nation. Next week we'll have The Powers That Be by Death Grips, and after that we'll have Doolittle or Surfer Rosa by Pixies. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have Pixies, because I really want to get into 90s alternative further than just Nirvana or Radiohead or Red Hot Chili Peppers. So there will be a lot of alternative rock from the 90s in the channel. And this is the part when I finally stop talking and start listening. Remember to stay up to the end for the review. I hope you enjoy it. Beautiful and quiet riff to start with. Jesus man, this is so chill. I'm liking it very much. Alright, maybe not that chill. Man, we went from completely quiet to so dynamic. This is so cool. It really sounds like teenage years. Now that I listen closely to those guitars, their tones are very unique. Oh! Now that's energy! I'm loving this song. I'm gonna add it right now. Huh. That's a 7-minute long song. I really hope the rest of the songs are like this. That was so soothing, man, despite of how much energy it also had. It was a very cool juxtaposition. Oh boy. I'm loving that riff already. So dissonant and haunted. Haha, now we're back to the energy. I just love how they go from completely chaotic to completely cool. Jesus, what are they doing? That rocket just crashed. Now it even sounds like electronica. That paranoia. So far the drummer is killing it. I really like his twitching playing style. Well, another one I'm going to have to add. It sounds like this record is full of amazing riffs. I'm not sure if those are solos or just motifs, but it seems this band really likes to experiment with open spaces on their songs. And here's that dissonance again. But I have to be honest, I've never heard another band capable of using dissonance in such a harmonic way. I'm not even sure what kind of section this is. It's definitely not a bridge, right? Do you hear all those background sounds? All that feedback? How can you make something so chaotic sound so beautiful? I don't get it, man. I think that was a coda, but despite all of the dissonance, that was a beautiful one. That beautiful tone again. What a weird transition. This could be a metal symphony in other context. Jesus. So many different genres in one song. Okay, this has been by far the weirdest intro. Still enjoyable though. Yes, very enjoyable. What a lyric. We're back to the rodeo. I know this is from the 80s, but at times it just sounds so much like the 90s, like something MTV would use in one of their shows. I would bet this is the quiet part. Yes. I just simply love how after all that noise, they end with a beautiful finale. Yeah, back to the noise. Oh, that's a very good lyric. I gotta admit, I'm really liking the lyrics on this one. That noise, I don't know if it's a flanger or somebody sliding the fingers through the strings, but it sounds like a plane. And now that I think about it, they kinda imitate sounds from the city, you know, sounds and feelings from the city in these songs. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it works. It really works. No way. Oh, but well, it's under 4 minutes long, so maybe that's why I felt it short. Alright, let's go to the next one. Very youthful riff indeed. I'm loving the lyrics as well on this one. And we're back to the dissonance. I truly don't know if they are just jamming or simply combining every single pedal effect available for humanity. But man, whatever they're doing, they were for sure pioneers on that. Oh, that snare is so loose. It sounds like he's playing flams, but I'm pretty sure he's playing with one stick. I don't know in what moment we came back to the verse, but here we are again. It sounds like their instruments are dying. Man, just hear that. Very glad this song wasn't total trash, but they definitely trashed the place on this one. Are those birds? Yeah, city atmosphere everywhere. Oh, those harmonics. That guitar work, even though it's still dissonant, it's so pretty. I think this song is about Johnny Mitchell. Even though the songs are getting shorter, they still pack with all that energy. Alright, now this is haunted. I don't know if that's the wind or just white noise from the recording, but it sounds like it was recorded next to an airplane turbine. Oh, it has lyrics. Up to this point it's just white noise. No music left, man. I'm not quite sure what to think about that one. A beautiful riff. Something I can appreciate properly. Oh, not just beautiful, but sad. Interesting metaphor. The quiet section again. Oh, not so fast. That was the heaviest breakdown slash solo I've heard on the entire album. Lesson learned. That last chord was very jazzy. What a start. Wow. The further we get into it, the heavier it gets. I have no clue what they are doing with that guitar, but it sounds like they're summoning something. Seriously, the direction of their songs is just unpredictable. Pure atmosphere to close that one. Oh, man, the harmony of that riff is so beautiful. Another Kim one. Yes! I just love the madness, man. No. 3 minutes, man. I wasn't even aware. Oh, sounds like he's bowing the guitar with a drumstick. I still find amazing how, despite all of that dissonance, this sounds very peaceful. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not jumping all over the place, because this record has brought me peace somehow. Oh, that drumming right there. Oh, a transition. Alright, I'm gonna let it run. Perhaps it doesn't sound like it because of that distorted guitar, but the balance of the harmony here is so delicate. I love how these lyrics, besides abstract and youthful, are very dystopic at times. It's impossible to know what chord progression is that. That delicate atmosphere again. I'm not sure if there's a transition on this one, but that's ambience. Apparently there's not, so let's just go for the last one. Oh, we're closing the album with a banger. Jesus, this is insane. Freaking Kim Garland, she's having the time of her life right here. Jeez, the band is just going nuts on this one. It's like everything they've done so far, but compressed in a 2.5-minute song. Oh, that crunchy guitar. Daydream Nation, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't take great playing or even a great sound to make an equally great album. Those are not my words, those are Kim Gordon's and Daydream Nation. And I couldn't say it any better, really. This record is filled with moments that will simply take your breath away. And your balls too sometimes. The elements here are so raw, so dissonant, but so pure and harmonic as well. One could even describe this as an avant-garde punk record, because the energy is right in your face, but it's compensated with these beautiful open spaces disguised as codas and bridges for the band to drop the heaviness and just create atmosphere. The unusual harmony of Thurston and Lee's guitar provides some of the most dreamy and evergreen landscapes I've ever heard on a record. For several moments in songs like The Sprawl, I was just transported to other planes, and maybe that's the reason why I didn't move as much during this reaction as I usually do on others, because I was truly captured by the beauty of these songs. Despite all the energy, I did find peace on this record for a moment, and that's something I don't see many people mentioning about Sonic Youth, the fact of how peaceful their music can be. Yes, it's experimental, chaotic and energetic, but in between the songs there are these sections that for me are designed to open your mind to nothing else but the beauty of music itself. Daydream Nation at times sounds like the landscape of a country which citizens live a life of fantasy and eternal youth. At others, of course, is heavy and melancholic, but overall it does a wonderful job setting the mood of a full stop for you to enjoy the simple things in life. This might be hard to believe coming from a band that once started as a punk group, and you can definitely hear some of that punk spirit during this record, but just some. I'd go as far as to say, this is what punk sounds like when it grows up and embraces other ways of creating art. The band really gets into using pretty much every pedal effect available, and this ultimately creates that dissonance we all associate Sonic Youth with, but at the same time, it's like a palette of colors in which you merge every single one until you get that peaceful white. Of course, I wouldn't call Sonic Youth a Bob Ross of music, but the landscapes they paint with their sound might as well be as beautiful as Mr. Rose's paintings. I guess this is a record you should not think that much about, but simply live, letting yourself be carried by those beautiful waves of dissonance, right into the nation where you'll be forever one with youth. And that was my reaction/review of Sonic Youth's 5th studio record. What do you think about Daydream Nation? Don't forget to leave it in the comments. If you like what you see, you can always subscribe, leave a comment, a like, or nothing. I'm just happy with you sticking around. I'm Tony Whitburn, and I'll see you in the next one.